here in the second half.
Exactly.
And we rejoin there, down the action on the field. Samilia, the young fly half there for Florida National. Ball in hand will get us restarted. And really, for Florida International, they need to get the ball and they need to start getting out to their weapons. We saw a great try in the first half by Rihanna Sulky, wearing the 14 jersey, as Samilia gets us restarted, kicks it down. Nice little kick too, rums it down. And beautiful bring back by Cooper Carter there. She just charges back into the defense. Comes across to Hogue wearing the 15 jersey. There's Turco. She's been really good. I've been impressed with her, as has Ernesto, the center pairing for Mary Washington. Ball's a little sloppy as it comes back. Theriault looking for some runners at scrum half. Doesn't find much and they lose a little bit of ground there. And could be a turnover. It is a turnover. Let's see if they attack here. Martinez with the ball. She's got Wilcox outside her. Tough pass there. She's unable to reel it in. Ball goes to ground and referee spots a little knock on there. Forward pass, she's got him for a little from Martinez out to Wilcox. And there the girls is having a bit of a conversation about what happened there. Smiles on the face, so it's all good between the two mates.
Unfortunate for Brittany there. I think she was licking her chops down the outside.
She showed earlier. She got pulled back for a forward pass earlier when she streaked over with a big fend there. So she's looking to unleash that speed here this afternoon. Almost this afternoon, 11:54, still the morning here in beautiful California. You wouldn't know by the weather. Sensational day has greeted us here. Perfect for some rugby weather here at the beautiful Stanford campus in California. Theriault comes out the back. Hogue. There's Turco running that loop play again. Let's see if it works. Nice little pass. Intercepted though. Oh, she's read it like a Dr. Seuss story.
There she goes.
Out comes Stroman now. Jenkins takes her own player out. It's a little sloppy. Mary Washington looking to get over the top of the ball. Still with Florida though. Samilia's with the ball now. She's held up though. Strong tackle though from Herrick. Yeah, young Kelsey Herrick there with a nice tackle. She's choked it up and held the ball up. And she will get the ball back. Let's see. Yes, she does. Good job from Herrick to strangle that. Strangle the possession away from the Florida side.
Again, dangerous Rihanna Sulky. She is an athlete on the left-hand side there. She nearly slipped through for another try.
Yeah, she did. She's been good. She scored a great individual try in the first half, which we see some changes coming here for this Mary Washington side. And we had a very interesting bit of information passed on to us during the break that the seniors, we talked about them graduating from Mary Washington today, graduation for them. If they can hold on and win here, they will be on a plane tonight, flying to California to join the girls to play tomorrow for the national championship, which would be a huge boost to the squad.
Yeah, they'll be closely following the updates and results on Twitter.
Oh, hashtag, you got to do it. Nice clearing kick, goes over the head of Baker. She goes back and recovers. She's got some space though, Baker, and she's coming out towards that space. Can she get around? She does. She fends one off. Can't get away a second time. Oh, McLean, she's got too much pace. She'll reel Baker in, but Wilcox has a look down the blind side. Goes back inside. There's a 13 Stroman.
And a turnover again.
Oh, well spotted, Theriault. James Patterson's all over it here. And the referee has spotted another little knock on. As Jenkins goes down again. She was actually getting some attention at halftime, Jenkins, the number 6 for Florida. That was 80, sorry, on the ground. But Jenkins, she was very strong in the first half, was getting a little bit of attention. Looked like a shoulder injury, perhaps. And she...
looks like 80s is hurt on the play, too. She's making her way towards the sideline.
Yeah, holding that right hand limp beside her side, which obviously for a scrum half, you need your hands there. It could be big trouble for her. No, she just...
I think she's taking a spell, actually, at the moment. Looks like Kimberly's come into 9, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, Kimberly Samilia there. Stepping in from fly half to 9. She'll take care of 80s. Looks like she might just be shaking off a little bit of injury. She seems like she's okay and will stay on. As Theriault gets the ball in. Nice strong scrum. It starts to wheel. Penalty.
Unlucky again.
Oh.
Standing straight up, I believe she was pegged for.
Yeah, Samilia, she'll take a quick tap, and they're going to go on the attack. Samilia with
great dummy.
She's through Samilia. Can she go again?
What a try! Like a rat up a drain pipe.
Yes, beautiful stuff from Samilia. This will look great on the replay. She takes a quick tap. Oh, I don't know if I'd call the young Kimberly Samilia a rat, but that's what she looks like, straight up a drain pipe with the big dummy just sliding through the scap. We'll have a look on the replay here. And she took just an opportunist try. She takes a quick tap. James, talk us through this one.
Great, and she comes to the outside here, sees a defender. Look, great dummy in the pace, the step, fend, and goes straight to the line and shows the power to work her way through a tackle and place the ball. Excellent try.
Oh, beautiful stuff there. And family and friends watching at home would be absolutely wrapped with that beautiful individual try from Samilia, getting her team back into the action here.
Interesting to see her employ a drop kick.
Yeah, very interesting. Not waiting for the kicking tee to come out. We watched her warming up. She was hitting the ball quite well on the warm-up. So takes the score to 19 points to 12. Mary Washington holding on to a 7-point lead here. Just 5 minutes gone in the second half.
I think we're setting up for quite the interesting second half here. Florida's come back after the break with a little more composure, and they're able to string together some phases.
Yeah, one of the big things that the Florida national team prides them on, they're a very fit side. They can go the full 80 minutes. May come back to benefit them here later. As the kick goes to hand, it's straight through now with Aline D. She gets it almost back to halfway. 80s, the team should recover from that early knock as she moves it out. Samilia.
Oh, great ball movement here.
Jenkins, one more to Wilcox. Can she unleash Wilcox? Great pickup. One-on-one with McLean. The
gets around the outside.
McLean reels her in though. Great tackle from McLean.
Great tackle from McLean there. Excellent work.
They continue to come down the blind side now. Stroman. Oh, unfortunately, she just flirts with the sideline a little bit too much. McLean looks to go quick. And then finally, captain.
Excellent understanding of the rules there. McLean's always looking to create an advantage, and the ball wasn't touched by the other side, so it's play on.
Yeah, very good read by McLean there. Good rugby IQ from her to notice that opportunity. They'll go for the line out instead, though. Amy Everett, ball in hand. She'll get this throw, and she's been pretty solid in the lineouts thus far. Goes to her 8-woman there. Belinda Burling comes out to Hogue.
Looking to move the ball again.
Yeah, Turco. They love that little wrap play.
Oh, excellent
line. Comes out
line.
to Ernesto. Great line from Ernesto. She straightens the attack up. There's some value to the right if they can get quick ball there. Also to the left. They're very bunched up, this Florida team. Comes out now. Where's the dummy? She goes right through. Just held on by the jersey. As she comes back to her lock. That's Carter Moore. Moore's handled well, though. About 39 out from the line. Oh, unfortunately, Cooper Carter there, but they're playing advantage. No, yeah, penalty.
Yeah, here it is. Watch Sophia here. She'll look to go quick again. She's done it several times during the game.
And she does.
Oh, great kick here.
Yeah, Baker goes back. Theriot with a nice little play. They've got to be careful here on the counter, though. Very dangerous.
Oh, goes to the left foot.
Oh, you love lefty. She's offside here, the Florida player. Yeah,
yes, well caught by the referee there, well caught. She never made an effort to retreat on that play.
No, very aggressive taking that. Of course, for those viewing here not too familiar with rugby, if you're not behind the player who kicked the ball, you have to hold your ground until that player or a player who was onside can put you onside, then you can attack the ball.
And explain the options here, Dan. You're given two options as the team receiving the penalty. You can either take a scrum, back, or the penalty where the infraction occurred. So scrum where the kick occurred, or the penalty where the infraction occurred.
And they've kind of got things backwards here. They're looking for the scrum where the penalty, where the infraction occurred instead of the penalty.
Exactly.
Here we go, put in Theriot with the ball in hand. Comes back, well handled by Burling at the back. Theriot picks and goes the blind side.
Oh, taken high there, dangerous tackle up above the shoulders. The referee will want to talk to her here and just, I guess, give a verbal warning.
Yeah, probably just to try to keep things under control here. Oh, yellow card. She's pulled the yellow card out. Florida International are going to be a player down here for 10 minutes as Jenkins, I think she warned Jenkins once before for a high tackle, so now she gets a yellow card. 10 minutes in the sin bin.
Calling all girls and women, have you thought about trying on rugby? It's time to pick up the ball and rug with it. Have you tried playing yet? Do you want to? Are you currently playing? Or have you hung up the boots and looking to give back? Try on coaching or try on refereeing. Rugby is exactly what you're looking for. Check out tryonrugby.com for more information today.
Yeah, great initiative there, especially ahead of a World Cup year, 2014. The women going over to France here in a few months. Pete Steinberg, head coach, and the girls We actually know quite a few of the girls playing for Glendale there. We have Jamie Burke, Sarah Wilson, and Kit Wagner all down at Glendale there doing really well.
Yeah, they'll be excited for that. That's an opportunity of a lifetime for those girls.
It certainly is. Beautiful part of the world front too for that World Cup.
Excellent ball movement here. Great pass. Can they get the ball wide? It's in the danger's hands. Oh, great show and go. Oh, excellent try, amazing try. Brilliant individual effort there by McLean.
If she's not player of the match so far, well, I'd like you to tell me who is, because McLean has been simply sensational. Elisa McLean, she's just opened this game up every single time.
We watch on the replay here. Great effort to move the ball. Started with an excellent pass from the 9. A little dummy 1-2. Straight out missed pass into McLean's hands. McLean showed the ability to slow up and then pin her ears back. Great fend. Down the sideline and pure speed to burn.
Yeah, great stuff. Beating 3-4 players there. She scored 4 tries in that blowout game against Kent Strait. She's got 2 here today, but also had a hand in another. She has been absolutely outstanding here for this Mary Washington program.
She showed a great ability for wingers. An interesting thing is wingers don't always want to sprint at 100%. There's deception and change of pace. What she was able to do up against the line is slow up a little bit, use the ball to her advantage and pin the gap.
Yeah, outstanding. Unfortunately, I only had 2 speeds, slow and slower. So winning definitely wasn't for me, but McLean, she's got some gas and she showed it there today. Great masterclass from James Patterson, one of the greatest back 3 ever to pull on the red, white and blue for the Eagles. Of course, cut your teeth with the Highlanders in the Super 15, but played some high school rugby here for Colorado Springs, which are now still involved with too, with coaching. They're playing today in the high school championships back in Colorado.
Yeah, shout out to the boys at home. Hopefully they have a good game today.
Oh, James Patterson. Super 15 superstar, now playing for the USA Eagles. As we get things restarted here, nice little handling there from the prop Alicia Almberg. They just take it forward back towards halfway. Almberg does well to get up that run, set the ruck, but great counter ruck from Florida. Sloppy ball, Theriot gets it out though. Hogue, short ball to Burling. She just rumbles forward, great stuff from Burling. There's some value back to the blind side. They head out to the right though. Turco, long flat pass. Comes out to the winger Hansen. She's already scored 1 today.
Looks like Brianna's shaken up on that play. She's on the deck on this side of the field.
Yeah, Brianna Burling, she's been really good at the back of the scrum. Strong in the line out as well. Very impressed with her.
Be sure to join the conversation on Twitter, hashtag NCS2014. If you've got any questions for the commentating staff, we'd be happy to take them.
Try to keep them rugby related if possible. Not very often you get a player like James Patterson joining up here. He would be a wealth of knowledge for anyone with any questions out there. Ball comes out now. And
looks like they've done some work to tighten up the scrum there, haven't they, Dan? The set piece is a lot better to start the second half.
Yeah, they must have talked about that at halftime. Obviously, the coaching staff there trying to fix that up. Looks like there's going to be a little Ben arm, though. May have been a feeding call, not putting the ball in the centre of the scrum. As young Theriot, the scrum half, she'll take the quick tap. She hands it off now.
Oh, big collision.
Big Carter Moore just rumbles it forward. Good run from her. The physicality out there has been sensational from both teams today. Hogue now. Turco on the switch. There's Ernesto. Can she get the ball free? She can. Theriot digs in. They've got numbers if they can get the ball out quickly. She can't get it. Now gets a hand on the ball.
Oh, excellent
Hogue,
work.
quickly. Turco. She pulls it down. Can she get an arm free? She's held up.
She's going to have to work to get down here. They've done well to hold her up.
Yeah, good job from the fly half, Semeglia.
Oh, well
and
stolen.
Turned over. No advantage.
I believe she was offside at the ruck.
There we go, not rolling away. Not rolling away.
Interested to see what they do here. I believe they're going to keep the ball in hand, don't you?
Yeah, it looks like the kick to touch hasn't been that successful. Left a few in, especially when you've got the bulldozer rumbling it forward there in Cooper Carter. She provides great penetration every time she takes the ball on. Hogue now, she's distributed great today. Goes to the outside, oh! Straight up run. Beautiful little switch inside there for Christine Radar. Now comes out to Hanson, the winger. She's slung to the ground though. Florida actually picking up some yards in defense. There we go.
Excellent work by Brittany Wilcox there.
80s takes it quickly. Spreads it. They've got some big numbers here. Can they keep moving it? They've got to get out to the winger.
Oh, great speed. Excellent finish. She's still on her feet.
Melissa McKnight just charging it forward into the 22. They come down the blind side now. That's in the hands of Aline D. Semeglia.
Oh, excellent hands.
Yeah, beautiful hands there. Back, intercepted though. Deriel. Oh, Semeglia, beautiful stuff from her. She drives Deriel to the sideline. That could have been dangerous.
Terriel's proving very valuable today.
Player, bring it to touch, line out blue.
There we go. Have a look on the replay here. And here was the dangerous. How about that line from Radar, the fullback? She's wearing the 10 jersey. She's playing in a fullback though. Beautiful stuff. Hard straight line from her. Line out one. 80s under huge pressure though. Beautiful stuff there from Amy Everett to come through. Pinches that ball off 80s. Short ball. Allenberg again. She's been busy in this second half, Allenberg. Comes across now, Hogue. Let's one runner inside. Turco, unfortunately, drops that ball. Bit of late contact. Could have been a head clash there between McKnight and Turco. They're both up on their feet, though, shaking off. These girls are tough, James.
Very tough, very tough. It's actually a great strategy they're employing here. They're allowing on their weaker passing hand to be able to come across the opposition and pass with momentum rather than against it.
Yeah, look at that, the professor up here. The professor, Mr. Rugby himself, James Patterson. He's played all over the world, but he's here with us today in Stanford, California, calling all the action on this D2's Final Four match. 80s with the feed in, comes straight back out. They'll reset this one. Yeah, we're getting down to just 23 minutes left here in the game. 24 points to 12 score. Mary Washington leading at the moment. And we got the feeling at the start of the game they were huge underdogs. They've come out absolutely overwhelmed Florida International thus far. But there's just so many weapons in this Florida side, you just can't count them out. Not yet.
Important scrum here for Florida.
Here we go, 80s with the ball, and that is a better scrum.
Oh, great show and go.
Over the buck, Semiglia, great hands from her to pick that ball up. But they've got it for a forward pass. I thought she did really well to get down and pick that ball up. Unfortunately, referee thought that one went forward. We'll pack another scrum down this time. Mary Washington with the put in.
Nice dirt mark. Steve, you're on.
Be interesting to see with this large blind side whether they're going to look to get the ball in McLean's hands. She's a real danger.
Oh, she has, and there is a huge blindside back here. She's shown the tendency. She got around Wilcox once already today. Let's see if she can do it again. She's very, very deep, though. You want to see her a little bit flatter there.
Oh, here they come with the switch play. Can they get the ball through their hands? Great offload.
McLean, ball in hand.
Oh, bend again.
McKnight makes a try-saving tackle on McLean, pulls it down. Kent State at 6s and 7s, though, trying to figure out where to go. Referee playing advantage still. There's numbers out to the right if they can move it. Theriol goes to Turco. She has a great little run, Turco. She's free. Can she get the offload? She does. Unfortunately, goes straight to the hands of Renee Brown there, the prop.
Oh, excellent counter ruck. Great body position. They've got the ball back.
Yeah, Brianna Barr there, the hooker, picks up possession. Deriel looking for runners. Florida looking very tired right now. As Mary Washington pick up the pace, the ball's with Hanson. Can she get around the outside? She beats a few tackles. She's well contained though. She needs to get to ground. She does so. Stolen. Florida with the ball. They've got some players down everywhere, Florida. Stolen back though. Now with Mary Washington.
Trouble here if they move the ball left. They've got numbers.
Big trouble and players down. McLean's out here. Goes back inside. Beautiful stuff from Carter. Now's the chance to attack. They've got to get the ball out. McLean's got space. They come out. They go back to the right, though, through the hooker and Barr. Here we go. Breakdown coming on. Theriot looking for runners. She comes across to Hogue. Hogue to Turco. She's got runners inside and out.
Oh,
she
the skip pass.
Oh, there's just too much though. They're right on top of McLean. Great little work there from the inside centre.
Oh, great run here. Excellent.
Theriot to Burling. Burling down the sideline. Tosses it back in. They're so close. Let's see if the AR's got the little knock on there.
Unfortunately, there she rolled and turned the wrong way, and unfortunately was pinged for hanging on.
It looks like Hayley Fitzgerald here has come on in the 24 jersey in the forward pack. They take the quick tap. They go back, they tap it and then kick it. Interesting option. And it goes straight down. Theriot with the ball. She's met straight away though. They're trying to rip the ball away. Very aggressive at the breakdown there. Beautiful stuff from Sulky, the try scorer. Ball comes down now, Almberg. She takes it forward, off to Hogue. Hogue finds Turco.
Oh, Turco through the gap!
She's slung down to the ground. They've still got players down low, Florida. Mary Washington need to reset and get some numbers out to the left and they'll score, but the referee's pulled it up for another penalty.
Here's the mark.
Slow ball. They'll look to go quick again here.
Yeah, Theriot with the ball in hand. Let's see what she does.
No, choosing to slow things down.
Good option. You've got the lead. 20 minutes to go. Let's just soak some time off the clock.
How impressed have you been with Turco? She's running extremely hard.
Where's she get the energy from? You talked about the 24-hour energy. She's on a couple of those and 3 Red Bulls. She's absolutely killing it in this second 40.
Again, the quick tap. Not back 10, the advantage play.
You usually see if they have a shot at penalty here. They have got a pretty strong kick.
Here we go.
Hogue brings it across. There's that girl, Turco, out to McLean. Let's see what she can do. 1-on-1. She's looking a little tired from all that running, McLean. Wilcox handles her this time and drags her down inside the 22, though. Theriot digging around, looking for the ball.
Oh,
she picks up the number 4 in Henrik. She just drives it forward. The forward's getting it done here for Mary Washington. It comes across to Hogue. She distributes to Turco. Nice little offload from her. Oh, Ernesto just can't handle it under the pressure, unfortunately.
Great tackle by Renee Brown.
Beautiful stuff. And while we've got a little break in play, Colin Hawley, you're down on the sideline. What do you make of all this action?
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. I think the Florida international team is trying to hold on right now with the yellow card and absolutely hanging on to their bare fingernails right now. This Mary Washington team is absolutely looking supremely impressive, but they're going to be bolstered by a lot more of their graduate students next day. I mean, McLean on the wing has been one deadly weapon for them. Little yippee-ki-yay action from McLean over there on the wing, but brilliant stuff from them. Wonderful. They actually have more players coming in tomorrow. Wonderful.
It's going to be very exciting. They can hold on here and get the win. That's just as you're saying that, Colin, looked like Florida now back to a full contingent of 15. Here we go.
Trouble here.
Samiglia with the ball. Oh, just a communication breakdown between Baker and Samiglia. Little knock on, and now Mary Washington have a chance to drive another nail into that coffin.
On a day like today, Dan, how important is hydration?
Oh, it's huge. You know, we talked about our sponsors, Gatorade, and you know, you've got to get your fluids in. You lose so much. I'm sure you guys did this at the Highlanders. You know, we would do it in Australia as well. The clubs that I played out there. You know, you get weighed in before and after games, and it's shocking how much weight you'll lose in 80 minutes of rugby. It wasn't unusual for guys to lose 10, 15 pounds in 80 minutes. So the hydration, a very important factor here today.
Especially on a day like today. What are we, almost midday now? Just after midday, and the temperature's rising by the minute.
Yeah, rapidly rising. You can see the players too, some of them starting to struggle with this heat. It will be a factor. The fitter of these two teams will be the one that gets the win here today, as we see Theriot feed the ball in. Burling at the back, nice ball, Hogue. She's done well, Hogue. Nice little switch to Radar. Can she get through Radar? Oh, she's a strong runner. I really like Tina Radar a lot. Great little run.
Still on her feet.
From fullback, driving towards the try line. Fans on their feet here, absolutely willing this team on. Looks like there may be a little turnover though. Ball spills out into the ground. Referees looking in to see what happened. Have Florida recover this ball. Penalty. Mary Washington, quick tap.
No, not from the mark.
They're going to bring it back, not from the mark. Well, this is exciting stuff. They're very bunched up, this Florida team. If Mary Washington can get things together here, they're going to have a scrum, though.
Repetitively, we've seen Radar inserting herself into the line with pure dominance.
Yeah, she's a former soccer player, and let me tell you, the way she runs, there's nothing soccer about it. She is absolute machine, the way she injects herself, and she runs quality lines as well. not just running willy-nilly. She really hits that gap in between the two defenders beautifully.
Excellent positional play.
Oh, and you would know James Patterson. What a great fullback James Patterson is, joining us here today up in the box at Stanford for this Division 2 Final Four match.
Oh,
Intentional wheeling.
Here's the mark.
Yeah, good call there. They've been very crafty in the scrum, Mary Washington.
Mary Washington losing possession of the ball.
They're taking the tap here, Florida. Jenkins, after a little spell in the sin bin, she has a solid run, picks up about 10 or 12 meters. They go again. That looks like McKnight. She takes the ball forward. She's been strong in open play. McKnight comes out to Smiglia. She gets the ball, but she's well met by Turco. Geez, Turco's been impressive in the second 40 minutes. 80s looking for runners around. She can't find anyone. She goes herself. She's through 80s. The crafty little scrum half gets the offload away. There's some value out there for Florida.
is that Rihanna?
She breaks another tackle. Look at her move. What an athlete. It's McLean. Can McLean rope her in? Yes, she can. Great tackle from McLean on Stroman. And now the quick turnover. Asterial kicks it through. Looks like she may have been hit after the ball there. Nope, playing advantage.
Jeez, fast-paced rugby.
It certainly is. It's explosive stuff. And we've played 65 minutes and they're still going.
They'll look to slow things down here. Looks like several players have been going down with cramp.
Certainly is, yeah. You see some players scattered across the field dealing with cramps. And it's tough too. I'm sure you felt it in the closing stages of a game when you start to cramp up. It's virtually impossible to stretch it out. It just keeps coming back.
Great ball movement here. There's trouble if they can get it wide.
Wilcox one-on-one. Can she get around the corner? McLean.
Oh, excellent tackle. Try-saving tackle by McLean. And the work to drive through.
Samiglia. She looks for a winner.
There's trouble here.
Big trouble. Kerry Annalise takes it forward.
Can they free the ball? Numbers out left. Oh, well done at the breakdown again.
14, captain.
Here we go. We're going to have a little chatsy here. 66 minutes gone. Let's have a look on the replay.
Penalty was hands in the ruck.
Here we go. Look at the beautiful ball hands. The little scrum half there, Ada says she's been fantastic. If that ball goes to hand, there's all sorts of trouble. Wilcox on McLean.
McLean again. Watch her get to her feet here. Actively working, driving through on the ball, creating pressure on the scrum half. She's just leading by example today.
Yeah, she has been the player of the match by far. She's had a fantastic game. That's saying a lot because a lot of players from both teams have had great games today, but she really has been the standout.
Looks like just a slight knock on there. Florida International look to take advantage of the situation. They're still in this game. There's plenty of time left for them.
Yeah, this is a big scrum here for Florida. Just 12 minutes to play.
Looks
down
like
by 12.
They've got Ashante in at 12 right now, and she's a strong runner.
Yeah, she's been very good today.
Crowd's really coming alive at the end of this game. Great support here today.
Oh, they just know what's on the line, James. That's the thing. The supporters have come out in droves here. Mary Washington well supported. You see the team, the players over there, banging on the banners, trying to wheel the girls on. A lot of Florida International supporters just underneath us here in the commentary box. It's great to see, and that's a big travel for both colleges, near the local colleges here. And they've travelled out here to support their girls in their bid for a national championship. There you go. Let's see what Samiglia can do. She's been dangerous with ball in hand. She has some weapons outside her, a very deep, well-set back line.
Number 7, Ria Sadine.
Ball moves to the back. Good scrum again. They're really putting pressure on the scrum today, aren't they, Mary Washington? It's been difficult for Florida International to have ball.
And that's the key, you know, a set piece, and this is a beauty of a set piece, it's never a guaranteed ball. if you contest every one, it just makes life so hard, especially 80s at the back there. And Martinez, to pick that ball up, the harder you make their job, the easier it is to defend what comes after the set piece.
And for all of you at home, us backs, we tend to have a little bit of friendly competition with the forwards, but when we're out there resting on the wing, the forwards are continuously working in a scrum situation.
That's why they're forwards. They love the hard stuff.
Oh, great ball out the back.
Samiglia gets it down to Baker. She's on the outside. Baker, will she get there? Oh! Bundle in a touch. Desperation defense from Mary Washington. They're playing like a team who wants a shot at a national championship.
Showed great footwork to beat the first defender. Excellent work. Unfortunately bailed out just before the goal line.
Good stuff. Good scramble there from Mary Washington. And that continues. Every time that ball goes over the sideline as a scrum, it chews up the minutes. Up by 12, that's what they want. Just 10 minutes to play here.
Huge pressure on the throw here, Brianna.
Oh, she's very solid. Doesn't pull it down, but gets a tip off and they recover anyway. Let's see where they attack here. Look for them to take a few shots through the forwards, get themselves some space.
Oh, they turned the ball over.
80's looking for runners there. Samiglia, she wants it. Clapping the hand, she gets it.
Oh.
Throws the dummy, Samiglia, she's almost through. She's well turned though. Taken, no, it's still with Florida. Out to Wilcox on the bounce again. McLean versus Wilcox.
Oh, Wilcox on the outside to the corner.
Does she get it down?
Great try.
Wilcox.
Great try. Talk about a battle on the wing today.
Oh, the speedsters out there. We'll have a look on the replay. Wilcox, she's been on the short end of the stick all day against McLean. She finally gets one back, and let's have a look at it. Good ball transfer here. Great stuff. Look at the little in and away there. And you thought here when it goes to ground there was trouble. Great pick up from Wilcox, and she does a little stutter step, gets around, and there she is just diving over on plenty of tension from McLean. And yeah, she gets that down. That's a try.
Showed excellent strength there. Excellent strength.
Yeah, definitely did. Two players on her, two Mary Washington players. She kept going, and a well-earned try for Wilcox. She's looked dangerous every time she's got the ball today.
With 9 minutes to go in this game, we've got ourselves another incredibly close rugby contest.
I know, that's what you love to see in these contests. Nice close battles right to the end. High quality competition from both sides. Just a 7-point difference. This kick is an absolute huge one.
Big kick for Rihanna Sulky here.
Sulky comes in, strikes it. It's in the right direction. It's not going to have the power though. Can't convert. Score remains 24 points to 17. Mary Washington leading Florida National. Just 8 minutes to play here.
They'll slow things down here. There's no need to hurry things up, Mary Washington. They've got the game in control. If they hold the ball, they hold possession, it's Florida's game to lose.
Yeah, it certainly is. They've played a very expensive game, Mary Washington. You'd almost hate to see them get away from that and try to play conservative and then cost themselves. They need to keep playing Mary Washington rugby. It's got them the lead so far. Now it comes down. There's Sulky again, throwing a dummy, goes back. Samiglia, she moves the ball across.
Oh, here we go.
Chance here. Hogue,
Foot race for the ball.
Hogue, one more. Can she get to it? Oh, could be a penalty. Could be trouble here. Let's see what the referee says. I thought that Hogue was interfered with off the ball there.
Looked like slight interference there, but what are we coming back, 22?
Maybe a 22. I thought there could be a 5-metre scrum as well. Let's have a look on the replay. I thought Hogue was hard done by here. Ball doesn't go to hand, goes over top. Great heads-up play from Hogue, gets a foot on the ball there, and she shows some speed to get there. Watch right here after the second kick, pushed away from the 80s. Very tough ball against Hogue. Maybe a penalty try, definitely a penalty though. Instead, we come to a 22 restart. Samiglia ball in hand.
Not from the mark.
There we go, ball trickles over the sideline. Great play from McLean there not to play that ball. She knows she's got to drain this clock. She wants to go quick.
She's gone quickly here.
She's gone quickly. Play on.
Play on.
What a heads-up play. Beautiful stuff. No, they're coming back. Interesting call. She's going to say the line-out was already set here or the ball didn't go 5.
Again, excellent knowledge of the game.
No, they're going to say the line-out was set. Players were set, so we're going to have a line-out.
Mark here and right here.
Everett ball in hand. The flanker throwing the line-outs here.
In 2 meters.
Look for Burling at the 2.
I need you in
She's
2
had a great
meters.
game. Real trade,
Good throw.
right game. Great throw.
Penalty
Here's
advantage.
Hogue.
We have offsides, blue.
Ball goes behind. They've got the advantage, so nothing gained. Offside, they must have jumped up a little quick there off the line out, James.
Oh, here we go. Penalties reverse.
Quick tap. Quick tap. They're not 10. She's got an advantage here. I wonder if they'll take a shot at 3 points. They're close enough. Would you take the shot at 3? You've got a good kicker in your team and take them out. They're only up by 7. You take the 3 points, you're up by 10. That's 2 scores in just 6 minutes of play left. It's almost a good option.
I think you've at least got to consider it. It'll take time off the clock at the worst.
Nope, tap and go. You gotta love them. They're gonna keep throwing it around as Big Carter rumbles up. She's 7 meters out from the line. Thurell digs in. She's had a great game. Comes down now. Herrick. Kelsey Herrick with the ball. She's driving forward towards the try line. Bearing now. Burling.
Turco screaming for the ball out wide. They've got numbers to burn.
There's Radar. A little bit different, flat-footed. She's still breaking tackles though, Tina Radar. Dishes it back to her forwards. They set it up. They've got numbers to the right. Can they get it out there though? Turco. She's asking for a Hogue now.
Oh, great
McLean.
sit down. Can she go all the way again?
She goes for the offload. It comes back to Everett. There's a little sniff down the blind side. Can Everett get there? No. Back to Burling. Brianna Burling with the ball. She loads it back. Huge numbers to the right. Out it comes Turco. Dummy. Will she get through, Turco? No.
Excellent tackling by the goal line. Desperation stuff.
And you get the feeling it had to come, not releasing. Great defense from Florida there, but that sucked up a lot of time, that attacking raid. Just 4 minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock. Can they hold on? Up by 7 points. The Cinderella story. University of Mary Washington holding on here against the highly fancied Florida International. 80s takes the tap. Dishes it off to her forwards. They take it forward. They're well met though. Great tackle from Everett. Ball and all brings her down. Ball comes out.
Good ball
Samiglia.
movement.
Yeah, great. Oh, chance here. Hanson. Oh, can't hold on to it. Catherine Hanson, the ball just rolled over her shoulder. We're going to play the first knock on, though. It'll be a scrum to Mary Washington. Now, 4 minutes left on the clock.
This is tense stuff here as the crowd really starts to get into the game. Support is at its peak.
Yeah, the crowd has really pepped up here in the last 5 or 10 minutes. Very, very vocal. Also notice a little bit of a breeze starting to pick up, blowing into the face of the Mary Washington players. Maybe went into that decision not to take the 3 points just moments ago.
Exactly, and it's going to change the way they're going to have to play. They're going to have to bring in their spacing a lot closer.
Okay, that's right, affecting the passing game. Thurell. Referee blows up and resets it. Players down on the ground, just looking for player welfare there. You don't want to see any players on the ground, especially that front row on the scrums.
Looks like a short arm penalty.
There we go.
Going early again.
I think they tap and come out to the left quickly. There's some numbers there. Give it to the forwards, hit it up quick, and then move it out wide. Hogue in the 15 jersey. She's done a great job passing, as has Turco and Ernesto in the centre.
Oh,
Burling! Burling! She's so close! Thurell
Quick
now.
ball.
Hogue, let's one
Dummy
goal.
switch.
Ernesto will score! Try time! That'll seal the game up!
Maddie Ernesto! Fantastic try!
Mary Washington, the Cinderella story continues into tomorrow. They will win this one. Beautiful stuff from Ernesto. Look at the replay. Look at the beautiful dummy here. Hogue lets one go, sucks in the defender. Samiglia a bit hard on the dummy runner. Ernesto goes in. Good option there as Wilcox just holds out on a woman, McLean, and Ernesto gets a well-earned try.
Oh, it's champagne rugby, isn't it?
It really is, and they'll be popping the corks out of graduation now. The seniors, they'll be excited. They'll be online booking their tickets. Hopefully they'll be flying with our good sponsors, Emirates. I don't know if they have a flight to California, though. If they did, you should book it, though. Conversion unsuccessful, not that it matters now. It's 17 points to 29, 12 points in just 2 minutes left on the clock. It looks as though Mary Washington have booked their ticket into the final here tomorrow.
It's that never die attitude, never quit attitude. They came out here today and they had a purpose and they were going to give it everything.
Well, Samiglia's gone quick here and her team weren't ready. There's no one there. Could be trouble. Zollenberg pulls it down. It's taken by 80s though. She's free. She goes for the old Wilt Chamberlain over the top. It comes down now, 13.
Great run.
That's Stroman. She's a danger. The hooker, Calderon. She moves it across. Jenkins. Oh, she's smashed.
Big hit. Oh!
Even bigger hit. It's all happening here. Just 2 minutes left on the clock, and they're throwing absolutely everything in it. Referee blows it up. Oh, let's hope we get a replay of that second hit. It was an absolute monster. It looked like it may have been sulky coming in off the wing.
Hanson's gasping for air after that hit.
Yeah, Hanson, she got the wind knocked out of her. Here we go, quick tap. Burling, she'll just charge forward. Burling, oh, for Burling, she gets through, spins out of another tackle. Picks up 25. Theriault now, moves it to the lock in Herrick. Theriault digging around looking for the ball. There's value to the left, they can move it. Hogue brings it across, Turco with the loop. Comes across to the skip pass, off the knees.
Play on.
Wilcox. McLean makes no mistakes this time, and she drags her down. And then she gets in there. Good stuff from McLean, forcing way through and calls the turnover from a forward pass. Herrick now rumbles
Playing advantage.
Forward. Armberg. 28 seconds on the clock. Can they control possession here and just kick it into touch? Theriault gets the ball to Hogue. She goes to Turco.
Go.
Looking for runners, finds a switch. Ernesto, the try scorer, caught a little high there. Now Hogue with the ball. Pass across, oh, up quickly. Good defense there from the 15, and Baker. Turco's on the ground, Burling. How good has Burling been today? She's been absolutely involved in everything for the 8.
Time's up on the clock. All they need to do is kick the ball out.
Yeah, I'm sure they know it. The word will get out pretty quickly. And that'll stop it. I think they can end play here if they just kick it over the sideline off this penalty. Play cannot finish on a penalty. If they kick this over the sideline, looks like Theriault knows exactly what's happened. She's just going to boot this one towards the sideline. And that will end proceedings here. And they will move on to the final. She's almost facing backwards, Theriault. And she kicks this ball. It gets over the sideline. Wait for the referee's whistle. There it is, full time. University of Mary Washington have caused the boil over of the tournament thus far, defeating Florida National 29 points to 17. James Patterson, what about that one?
Oh, pure elation. Look at them celebrating, and they deserve it. They deserve it, every piece of it. They came out with the mission, and they've created the largest upset so far today.
Beautiful stuff from them. And you talked about it in the lead up to this game. It's all about self-belief. As long as they believe in themselves, throw the ball around a little bit. What have they got to lose? Absolutely nothing, and now they find themselves in the championship game.
We have the old saying, 0-0 all the time. Everyone's on equal playing field, no matter it's halftime, before the game or after. We're always even.
There you go, and it's worked from today. And here's the added bonus. They're going to welcome back their senior players tomorrow. Graduation today. Congratulations to them graduating college. Huge things. Now you've got a chance to win a national championship. Talk about a great weekend. Graduating college and winning a national championship. That's all in front of them now as we check out some of the highlights in a moment from that very explosive second half.
I'd say there would have been a couple cheers at graduation today.
And here we go, we start things off. And Florida got back on the board earlier. Samiglia, the 10, she's a great little player. She gets through. And at that point, we kind of felt like they got the rocket at halftime they needed. They're going to come back out and get things done.
But then straight back again. Excellent ball movement, as they had done all day. Little 1-2 switch, dummy, ball out wide, and then ball into the danger's hands. She has done a fantastic job. Change of pace, through the gap, switching ball in hand. Excellent. And an international winger. Quality, quality play.
Yeah, ball in 2 hands, showing inside and out with the dummies, and then she transfers very well with the fence. She was just outstanding. The number 11 there for Mary Washington McLean, getting just rewards there. And then they continue. I was very impressed with Tina Rader. She provided a lot of great penetration in the midfield in the second half.
Yeah, excellent work here. And here's one time where they got back on. Rugby's an even keel. Brittany Wilcox here, scores in the corner.
Yes, she does. She finally gets around, gets one back. And here we go. Turco, how good was she in the second half? Again, we talked about Tina Rader. She was outstanding, as was Turco in that midfield. Little 80, she never stopped trying. The little scrum half there, she tosses that one over the top. We had a couple of really good runs. They were just unable to finish those solid runs there. We see Stroman getting into the open spaces there and just things breaking down at the last moment for them.
Yeah, they were often one pass away, just one small handling error away from breaking open this game. It really came down to, at the end of the day, Mary Washington was able to control possession a lot more in the game, make less mistakes, and use the speed they had on the outside.
Yeah, you've got to take your hat off too to the little scrum half there, El. She was very good at providing that link between the forwards and the backs. She pushed her forwards, they pick and go, they ran off her very well, and then she gave the ball to Hogue, who was a great distributor to that very potent back line.
You know, and another thing we haven't given credit to, the reason she was able to get the ball away was the work that was done up in the engine room.
Yeah, the forwards were just sensational. And we called their names a lot. The props, Armberg, she was fantastic. Cooper Carter was fantastic. Herrick was fantastic. Everett and Burling, the 8. How good was she?
Fantastic stuff.
And we see them finishing off here. And Ernesto, the centre, gets a well-worked try. And look at the ball movement from Hogue there, just dropping that little switch runner inside. You saw the Florida players biting very hard, very interested in that switch runner, which was Turco, and she earned that respect. And then at the end of the game, I think we get a look at the hit here. How good was that? They really just
That's
fought.
rugby for you, right there.
Yeah, Baker coming in. They fought right to the end of the game, and it was beautiful stuff. We see the girls there celebrating. They'll come back for a national championship tomorrow. So we're going to step away for a moment. Don't go away, because when we come back, Central Florida is taking on San Diego in the men's D1 AA semifinals right here at Stuber Field in Stanford, California. Welcome back here to Stuber Field. We are joined by a very special guest now, player of the match, Alyssa McLean. And tell us a little bit about your background, how you found rugby. You are an absolutely sensational athlete, scoring some super tries there.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, I started playing rugby in 9th grade of high school. I grew up overseas in Beijing, China, and I started playing when I was over there. It was a huge deal. Nobody had football, so it was our Friday night ordeal in China. So that's how I started.
A world champion. You look like you've been playing since the 9th grade. Let me tell you, you looked outstanding out there today. And you, a bit of an upset for Mary Washington. You guys lost Appalachian State. You get a ticket back into the championship. You seize your opportunity. How excited are you to play for a national championship tomorrow?
Unbelievably. This is something that we didn't even fathom. I mean, this was something that was taken away from us when we lost against AHO, and we were so disappointed, because if any year for us to win, it would definitely be this year and this team. So for us to be able to come back here and have this opportunity and seize this is amazing, and we are beyond ecstatic and beyond humble to even be here and have this opportunity. So we can't wait.
Oh, it's beautiful stuff. And now you have a few seniors who are graduating today. They're back out at the university. They'll join you tomorrow. Is that true?
Yeah, actually my roommate, my best friend, Ashley Buxton's going to join us tonight. She's going to come out here, and she's our starting fly half, but Sammy Ho, who played in number 15 today, did an outstanding job, and she had only been playing fly half for about 2 or 3 days before we had to throw her in here. So we're really lucky that she stepped up, but we're also really lucky to have Ashley back tomorrow, so I'm super excited.
Oh, well, you stepped up too, young Miss McLean. You had an outstanding game, bagging 2 tries and setting up a few more. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the National Championship. Congratulations to you and all your teammates, and we'll welcome you back tomorrow for a National Championship. Best of luck, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.